Excerpt from Penaconian Art History. Chapter 3. Before Dreamscape Arts. The word prison does not sound like something remotely related to arts. Is that really so? Admittedly, during war, arts is not a word people would ever get to use. However, it is no exaggeration to say that everyone can be called an artist during times such as those. Think about it. An environment where artworks can be made manifest by the power of thought alone. The intimidation between gangs and factions tends to favor the most eye-catching expressions. Explorers of dreams must leave behind blatant and comprehensible signals of danger for those who could not use synesthesia beacons. Members of the public use symbols and images to mark their personal effects. People often express their desires through personal style, splashing the costless and vivid memoria paint across every corner of the dreamscape, with little regard for whether the canvas belongs to someone else or had another intended purpose. On certain smooth and expansive canvases of high quality, dozens of overlapping designs from different hands can be found, creating a strange yet captivating mosaic of memes. Later, during the early days of Penacony's birth, when the act of art had just begun to take root in the dreamscape, the images that surfaced in people's minds were still those ubiquitous patterns, graffiti prototypes that are now called primordial dreamscape art. Chapter 12. Dreamscape and Hallucisomnism. Since its inception, the film industry has been the primary entertainment industry in Pinecany, deeply familiar to every resident. This led many wildly creative dreamweavers and filmmakers to reflect during their downtime. We're already in a dream. Do we still have to watch 2D films in a cinema? Inspired by this thought, some artists, leveraging their understanding of memoria, began exploring new forms of expression unique to the dreamscape. Thus, the movement of hallucisomnism was born. It emerged from dreamweavers' experiments and, over the span of an amber era, permeated various fields of art. Dream's eye art. Initially, it was merely a tool for dreamweavers to move swiftly while working. However, after numerous dream chasers expressed awe and admiration for the experience, artists began designing works of art based on Dream's eye. These ranged from massive flat murals to three-dimensional sculptures made from various objects. Despite becoming a brief sensation, as the public began to understand its nature, most grew bored with this form of creation, accustomed as they were to the marvels of the dreamscape. Coupled with the high difficulty of creation and the expensive cost of setting up Dream's eyes, this artistic style remained niche. Even so, a loyal group of enthusiasts regularly visits the Dream's edge just to witness these wonders. Exaggerated dreamcore impressions of the dreamscape can be abstracted into common representations, which, when translated into art, are known as dreamcore. Since we already reside within a dream, this allows creators to be far more daring in their concepts. The Summer Seaside Mansion and the Monocular, by author unknown, Dreamscape Construct, Moment of Oasis. The centerpiece of this work is a Salsodoan monocular, magnified 1,000,000 times, forming the entrance to the seaside mansion. The interior structure consists entirely of pure white, threshold-defying spaces filled with swimming pools. Creations similar to this are restricted by the family due to their high memoria usage and have gradually faded out of the creator's radar. Illusion art. Technically, similar styles exist in other worlds, where the core lies in provoking the viewer's illusion, distorting their sense of space, using color tricks, etc. However, in the dreamscape, dream-weaving technology can greatly enhance these experiences, making the illusions extend beyond just visual perception. At the time, creators believed this style was the most fitting for the dreamscape. Dreams should be a bit erratic, they said. Notable works include The True Lilac Chaser by author unknown, Architecture, preserved in the Blue Hour. You Think You're Outside the Wardrobe? By author unknown, Soul-Glad Bottle Painting, creation date unknown, currently sealed by the Bloodhound family. Since the fourth Charmony Festival, similar creations have been restricted due to their tendency to trigger mimetic incidents. In conclusion, all exploratory attempts born of the hallucisomnism era have failed for various reasons. However, the process has been deemed artful enough, or Penaconian enough, as the sole technology currently unanimously recognized as excellent. The art of dream bubble films has been preserved to this day. Its craftsmanship meant its progress has been permanently stalled in Pinecony. But it is because of this echo that countless memories are attracted and eventually come streaming, Penacony bound. Chapter 32. The Effects of Paths on Creation. Pulling the perspective back by an era to the time when Penacony's sounds of harmony gradually became clearer, the dissonant sounds in contrast began to fade away. The founder of the well-known Paperfold University and head of the Nightingale family at the time, Glocks, ultimately chose a more gentle approach to express his concerns regarding the family's future and the path of harmony they followed. 16 art pieces by Glocks, Memoria artwork, currently conserved in the Paperfold University Museum. The central image features 16 painters, each dressed in distinct attire, with their heads exaggerated into the shape of musical notes. They are all painting in exactly the same manner, and the images on their canvases are identical. The imagery in this Memoria painting is remarkably clear, requiring little explanation to grasp the creator's intent. The family placed significant importance on this work, and the one who responded was none other than Glocks's disciple, the future Dreamweaver master, Fisher. The 17th art piece by Fisher, 3D Memoria Art Construct, currently placed in Moment of Soul. This artwork builds upon the composition of 16 art pieces, transforming it into a three-dimensional form while making certain adjustments. Each painter's posture while painting varies greatly, and though the lines of the artworks remain consistent, the colors and shading differ. The brilliance lies in the fact that, when viewed from a specific angle, the 16 individual paintings merge into a larger, elegant landscape. These two works are regarded as the most succinct explorations of the relationship between the path of harmony and creative freedom. Shortly after, with the establishment of Paperfold University, Glocks appointed Fisher as the next head of the family, reigniting discussions around the artworks once again.
Feeling pest! What tricks did you pull on Ninja Initiate Merchant?
How did a ninja get in here?
Back up! Being this close is bad for eyesight.
That's not the point.
Hold your bananas, students. Allow me to explain myself. I was only trying to help relieve those pitiful kids of their suffering, letting them enjoy the rest of their happy life from a different perspective, and maybe make some extra cash while I'm at it. But this isn't anything new in Penacony. You may have your esteemed background and a never-ending supply of credits, but that's not the case for my students. All I did was offer a better alternative. One that both father and son willingly took up. Seems like a fair and banal-worthy deal, wouldn't you say so?
As stated in the cosmic ninjutsu inscriptions, sizzling yakitori knows not refreshing ice, as chilled sashimi knows not blazing fire. If Ninja Initiate Merchant has indeed chosen the way of the fiend, it is not my place to intervene.
Ah, jeez! I didn't count on you being this reasonable.
Your words alone will not suffice. Ninja Initiate Merchant, is this truly your intention?
Bana?
He does not seem capable of a response. Merchant Chief, is this a willing decision of yours?
Bana?
Deceitful. Dreadful feeling. You spoke with a forked tongue. They can't prove a word of your claims.
Bananas! Monkeys can't speak the human language!
In that case, you're calling surrender those in misery blind and deaf? Oh, utter absurdity! The path to hell is paved with heavenly treasure. Devils trying to fool you, better get your head together. The hunters hide greed with a welcoming smile. Don't be beguiled, it could be your last smile. Censure shall not fall upon the ensnared ninja initiate, but the trap's orchestrator ought to be punished. I beckon the ninja hunt upon you. Say your final words, feedling pest.
Banana was that! Assistant Annals! Beat her to a pulp!
Translate BananAdvisor to action faculty. Just what is your goal? Let the show begin!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off! All in.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less card, watch this!
Let's improvise.
Delirious!
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less card, watch this! Power Burst! Yup! Awesome!
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin! Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off!
Resorting to sorcery to turn ninjas into feedlings? Ugh, dreadfully horrid.
Looks like he completely malfunctioned.
Huh. Something's awry. I believe I should have held back in the ninja battle just now. Perhaps someone is controlling these feedlings behind the scenes.
Oops. Guess I shouldn't have built my attack so high.
No matter. The feedling deserves its rightful punishment. Ninja initiate merchant, though.
Seeing an additional monkey on the ground, you realize that Richie has already transformed into a slumber nana monkey during the fierce battle. The two little monkeys gather together, making affectionate Bana gibberish. You can't bring yourself to interrupt this heartwarming reunion between father and son.
Ninja initiate merchant succumbed to their sorcery. He is expected to be out of action for a while.
Miss Reca, can we talk about why the Rangers came to Penacony now?
Did you pick up on something, Ninja Hiryu?
Even though I had doubts before, it was only when I saw this that I felt sure of it. The sworn enemy of the Galaxy Rangers. The horrific scientist who transforms humans into monkeys. The evil ninja Osaru you spoke of. It's Dr. Primitive, isn't it?
Astute. Evil Ninja Osaru. It's definitely Evil Ninja Osaru.
Is Dr. Primitive obsessed with bananas?
Member number 64 of the Genius Society, Dr. Primitive. No one knows his real name, but his atrocities are infamous throughout the cosmos. The most horrifying one of all has to be his atavistic experiment. The dozens of worlds he caught up in this experiment were mostly home to prosperous interstellar civilizations. But every single one of these planets was reduced to a regressed form of intelligence by the time he was done with them. Intellitrons deteriorated into mere machines. Zatskas regressed into birds. And even the most ubiquitous human civilizations were subjected to the same fate. Millions of apes and monkeys now wander amidst the ruins that they once called home. If Dr. Primitive is indeed behind this, we must alert the Astral Express and the family at once. We won't be able to avert this crisis on our own. Facing such an amoral emanator of erudition, even the slightest of negligence could bring unimaginable consequences.
Your analysis is accurate. However, in my humble opinion, now may not be the best time to call the Harmony Shogunate for aid. As stated in the cosmic ninjutsu inscriptions, when the net is cast for a catch, ready yourself to land a fish or forgo your net. With evil Ninja Osaru lurking in the shadows, and our locations not yet compromised, I suggest laying low to avoid alerting the monkeys. Rest assured, I've delegated Silvergun Shira to investigate the Forbidden Ground. Being the chivalrous and exceptional ninja hero he is, I have faith Silvergun Shira will accomplish the assigned mission. At this juncture, our priority is to rescue the ninja initiates of Paperfold Town. What ninja heroes would we be if we left those defenseless initiates to the monkeys? If we don't rescue those before us, how can we hope to save the world?
Indeed. We must not leave the students to fend for themselves.
There you are! I finally found you, my beloved talents!
It's Ninja Gamma?
Oh, I see this actor is creative with her words.
Mr. Reca? Do you need our help with something?
Ah, yes! Charmony Academy is filming a promotional video for their anniversary, but the BananAdvisor hasn't found anyone that makes the cut. That's why I'm here, to recruit students with greater acting potential. Like you, a big shot with a brilliant past. And you, a superstar that everyone will have their eyes on. And this actress with personality. Please join us in the performance. Considering how Charmony BananAdvisor's a creator of the Slum Banana Monkey, I believe only young and talented people such as yourselves will be the ones to catch her discerning eye.
I see. Thank you for thinking so highly of us, Mr. Reca. We'll make sure to drop by.
That's the way! You will be at the photography studio. See you later.
Charmony BananAdvisor must be in league with the mastermind behind this. And I can't help but feel like there's more than meets the eye with Mr. Reca.
I concur with you. Ninja Hiryu is a punctilious ninja indeed.
Is this your takeout?
Yeah, the shining golden side. Let your inner spark ignite. Find a treasure, a growing bright.